Greetings, people of Earth, and welcome to Comedy Sports! Tonight's match between the Hoodwinks in blue and the Blueberry Godmothers in red. Please put your hands together and welcome the Mount Hoodwinks! We have Kristen, shout, Rowan! Number 96, Johanna, sweet and Mondo! 26, Jamie Football, Montgomery! From the Leeds, Boys going for the Bloomsbury Godmothers in red! Featuring Amy Kramer-Milstein! Number 39, Pat, when you least expect it! Number 37, Bill, I Ducky, Sarnetsky! And Captain of the Godmoms, number 5, Kelsey Warner! Now let's welcome our referee onto the field!
And welcome to CSC Portland, your home for Comedy Sports. Now, I like to do a little market research, a little survey at the stop of every match. Wow. Okay. Go ahead and raise your hand if you've never seen a Comedy Sports match before. Raise them high, like a count. And now, raise your hand if you're seeing Comedy Sports for the very first time. Excellent. Good. Well, whether you're here for the first time, yes, we are on the same page. Good. Whether we're here for the first time or you're back for more, you're all in for a treat because Comedy Sports is the world leader in competitive improvisational comedy. Boy, that's a lot of words, but don't worry, we're going to break it down for you. It's competitive because we've got two teams, a blue team and a red team, competing for your points and your laughs. It's improvisational because everything they do, everything they say is made up on the spot based on the suggestions. And it's comedy because, well, on our business license it says that's what we're supposed to do. So, yeah. So, that's what we do. And it is a competition, which means we have to have a ref. So I'm your referee. I'm going to make sure the match heads smoothly down the tracks. But I'm going to enforce the Comedy Sports fouls. Since this is a competition, there are fouls. There are currently 382 fouls. Please get comfortable as I go over them for the next 45 minutes. Now, we're going to worry about two, okay? Now, the first one's very important because Comedy Sports is, in fact, a show for everyone. Who's it for? Everyone! That's right. So, if someone says something that maybe is a little too rude, crude, racist, or otherwise something that the next day one of your friends or family members might say, why did you say that? Yeah, we're going to call what's called the out of bounds foul. Let's do that with the hand motion on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, it's the out of bounds foul. Now, if it's a player who does that, we might sit that player down, make them sit out a game. Who knows what, make them do a couple laps, maybe anything. If it's an audience member who suggests something that's inappropriate, I might not take your suggestions anymore. You might get stared at by Marianne. That could be very
Ow, it's hurting me.
And if you do it more than once, you might be sent on a self-guided tour of Northwest Portland. So, all right. Now, my second job as the ref is to get suggestions from you. It's very important because that's what they base all the stuff on. So, for example, if I asked just over here in this front half from over here, can I get an animal you like? Just yell it out.
Oh, guinea pig, giraffe.
Excellent. And from this little quadrant over here, front half, how about a tree, type of tree?
Maple. Aspen.
Excellent. And from the back over there, can I get a fruit that you like?
Orange.
Mango.
Excellent. And from the back over there, can I get a vegetable? Nobody likes vegetables. Give me a dessert you like.
Ice cream.
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake. That merges both vegetables and desserts. Give Amy a point there. All right, on the count of 3, just out your preferred name. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Wow, that was amazing. Now, I know that you're almost warmed up. but you're not quite warmed up. And we want you warmed up because we want a lot of excitement. Anytime I call a captain or players onto the field, we want you to go crazy with applause and clapping. So we're going to practice and get you warmed up with a clap up. Now, I used to do a 5-point scale, but I talked to the folks in the lab and we've condensed it to a 3-point scale. So it starts over here, which is 0, which is no clap at all. And then 1, and you don't have to do it yet, but 1 is like a little golf clap, soft clap. And that, imagine you got a pretty good sandwich. You know? Not like Subway, like a good place like Baker's Mark or something. And there goes our Subway endorsement. Wow. All right. Number 2 here is you got a cute little puppy. That's a cute little puppy. If you're a cat person, you got a cute little puppy.
Carrot cake.
Carrot cake. And number 3 over here, puppies and sandwiches are floating down from the skies, waiting for you to adopt them. Okay. So when we get to number 3, big applause and cheering, and that's the type of noise we want anytime we call players or captains on the field. All right, here we go. So 0, no clap. Okay, 1, good sandwich. 2, puppy. 3, bonus! Captain Cat, please shake.
Captain Kelsey.
Oh, Kelsey, sorry. Bad peripheral vision. So, and you didn't say anything. She just sat there quietly. All right. So.
I'm taking that point away.
No, it's okay.
Okay, you have to come back.
So, in order to go first, my brain needs to work, and we're going to decide who gets to go first and gets an extra bonus point with a game of trivia.
Okay.
Okay, today in 1961, the actor Eric Stoltz was born. He was famously supposed to be the original actor in what very...
Teacher.
Wow, okay. 1 point for Kelsey. You wasn't in time.
I
All
thought
right.
you were, okay.
You're going to go first in our opening game of What Are You Doing?
Yes.
And you will go?
Second.
Good.
Thank
Yeah,
Okay.
good choice.
So, this is a game where one player is going to be doing a random motion, the other player will ask them what they're doing, then they'll start doing that, it goes back and forth. It's better seen than explained. And if a player messes up, or they repeat something, or they hesitate, we eliminate that player, rotate a new one. The team with the fewest eliminations will get the points. Our wonderful sound person, Amy Gray, let's give her applause. Will you please keep track of the suggestions? And I realized I forgot to explain the second foul. We'll do that real quick. It's the groaner foul. Let's do it at the count of 3. It's the groaner foul. That's what happens if somebody says something that makes you groan instead of laugh. Amy, do you have an example you can give them?
I do.
Yes.
How come the Pirate King didn't get a gumball?
Why not?
Because he gave no quarter.
Oh. If I hear that, I might take away points, and the player will have to apologize to you. But right now, let's get 2 players up for the game of What Are You Doing? Come down here. Red, you will be initiating. Hey, from anybody over here, can I get a toy that you like? Legos. Everything must involve Legos. Both teams, are you ready?
Yes!
Ian.
What are you doing?
Stepping on Legos.
Okay, I'm just minding.
Ow! What are you doing?
Making a fort.
And then no one's gonna be able to catch me, and they're all gonna be.
What are you doing?
Catching all the blue ones.
All right, throw him this way. I got him. We got his
What are you doing?
Losing the little guy for my spaceship.
And then I'm gonna fly to the. Oh, where's Waldo?
What are you doing?
Saving up for the great big Star Wars collection.
Okay.
Nobody has that much money. All right. How about from our front section, can I get a hobby you enjoy?
Soccer.
I heard, what was it?
Soccer.
Soccer. A hobby of soccer. All right. So, Blue, you'll initiate.
What are you doing?
Kicking a ball.
All right, ball, it's you and me.
What are you doing?
Being a goalie.
Okay, no, no, you can't do this.
What are you doing?
Watching Ted Lasso.
Be curious.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the grass stains out of my pants.
Okay. This doesn't look good. I was supposed to go to a wedding after this.
What are you doing?
I'm losing.
Why would you be wearing that to the wedding? Sit down, please.
It's a soccer wedding. It's a soccer.
It's a lapse of logic foul. All right, over here. Can I get a hobby that's not a sport? Woodworking. Red, you will initiate.
What are you doing?
Putting together a birdhouse.
Yeah, this is for Woodstock and Snoopy.
What are you doing?
Lathing. What are you doing?
Putting my child in front of me so he learns the art.
Here we go. You sit right here, and I'm going to show you how to cut wood.
What are you doing?
Sandpapering the hardwood.
Oh, this is where I get out my aggression.
What are you doing?
Making a catio.
I'll go to YouTube for that.
What are you doing?
Staining my deck.
All right.
I wanted a brush or a rag. But please come over and lathe with me sometime. From anybody at all, can I get a fun activity you do with your friends?
Crafts.
What?
Crafts.
Crafts. Miscellaneous crafts. Jamie seems stumped by this. Jamie, you will initiate.
What are you doing?
Sewing.
Someone needs to make the American flag.
What are you doing?
Putting beads together and ironing them.
I'm sorry, you're ironing the beads?
Yes, you melt them and then they
Yeah.
become the
Yeah.
Clearly, I need to craft more. Continue.
There we go. There. Go, yeah.
What are you doing?
Stamp collecting.
One more.
What are you doing?
Yeah, I wasn't sure about the whole melting the beads thing. Hey, listen, can somebody give me their middle initial? Hey, I heard. Hey, we're going to play initials. What are you doing? The first key word that comes out of your mouth must begin with the letter A. Bill, you will initiate. Just begin.
What are you doing?
Alligator hunting.
That's what.
Sit down.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Then why didn't you do this? We will restart with A. Johanna, you will initiate. Begin.
What are you doing?
Apple picking.
That's the last one, June. We are going to make a fortune.
What are you doing?
Aggressively crying. What are you doing?
Astronaut training.
Are you sure I'm supposed to do this with no helmet?
What are you doing?
Asking for another suggestion.
Sorry, it's too self-referential.
How was you referenced?
All right. Let's see. I need one letter from this section over here. S and one from over here. S, W. First two keywords, S and W. Amy Milstein, you will start, please.
What are you doing?
Serving water.
Here you are. Here you are.
What are you doing?
Here you're swatting wasps.
Ouch! This hurts you more than it hurts me. You guys are awful.
What are you doing?
Seeking wisdom.
A great one. I know that you were brought to me for a reason.
What are you doing?
Swerving on the waterway.
All right, Chipper, we're gonna go on in this. It's gonna be excellent, and it's gonna be
What are you doing?
shallow wading.
This was a great suggestion for getting used to the water.
What are you doing?
Squelching whispers.
Quiet! Quiet!
What are you doing?
Snake wearing.
I don't know who thought I could fit
easy for them. So let's up it a little bit. Let's get a three-letter word that's not an animal.
Cry.
Well, we just had an S, so if you want to give me another one, that's fine.
Bye.
B-Y-E. B-Y-E. Bye. B-Y-E. Johanna, go ahead and start.
What are you doing?
Bringing your enemy.
I brought some evil ogres.
Bill!
He doesn't return books back to the library on time.
What are you doing?
You did not just say that.
Babying young egrets.
You know what? I brought you a worm and I already chopped it into pieces.
What are you doing?
Busting young emperors.
Caligula, you had this coming.
What are you doing?
Bachelor yearning every day.
That's too true to life. Please choose me.
What are you doing?
Breaking yonder F.
Yes, it looks like we have a four-letter word from our online. Did you know you can watch every match? Four-letter
You got it. We've got the word dice. D-I-C-E.
D-I-C-E. Amy, you will initiate.
Okay.
Here we go.
What are you doing?
Divining ignorant children exponentially.
That's just my life.
What are you doing?
Don't I count evens?
2. Wait, I'm confused. 1, 3, 6.
What are you doing?
Deliriously inking cauldrill.
All right. Let's go for a five-letter word.
5.
Point. Point. P-O-I-N-T. Here we go. Blue. Initiate.
Oh. What are you doing? Pouring over into Northern Territory. All right, guys.
Look at
Sorry.
here, eh?
What?
Sound effect.
What are you doing? Please, only Inez never taunts. Well, I'm not Inez. You goof. Oh, what are you doing? Pointing over integers near Texas. No, we're over there, but not quite by Oklahoma. A little bit lower. What are you doing? Please, omnipotent inquiries. Nay, today. I am a horse who knows everything. What are you doing?
And that's time for All right. Amy Gray, which team had the fewest eliminations?
The fewer eliminations belong to the team in blue.
All right, that's the Winks with 5 points. All right. The Hoodwinks. All right. We are going to go into a round where each team will get to choose a game. Big applause for the captain of the blue team. What game would you like to play?
We want to play Changing Emotions.
Okay, great. For the game of changing emotions, if somebody could write these down for me, that would be great. I'm going to need some emotion. So maybe an emotion you felt this morning when you woke up. Exhaustion and grumpy.
Excited.
Excited. Okay, sounds like all of my dogs.
Misery.
Misery and happy. Wow, interesting mornings. How about a positive emotion you felt recently?
Grateful.
Grateful. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Amazing. How about a weird emotion maybe you experienced recently? Or unexpected emotion?
Morning.
Oh, you know, we're gonna leave you alone, but be careful. Who is the show for?
Everyone!
Right, do you want them to do that up here? No. Okay. All right. A couple more emotions, maybe? You people have no feelings. What's that?
Anxious.
Anxious. And apprehension, the cousin of anxious.
Spunky.
Spunky and, okay, crazy. All right. It's not a word we like to use so much. All right, give it up to excellent. Here's how it's going to work. They're going to do a scene. Every so often I yell out one of the emotions. Everybody in that scene takes on the emotion until I call out a new emotion. It's that simple. May I have the list? Excellent. Thank you, Johanna. And what's something that you purchased online recently that you're willing to admit? Flamingo hat. Flamingo hat is the suggestion. Blue team, are you ready for changing emotion?
Yes!
Begin.
Have you noticed anything new about me?
Charlotte?
Yeah?
Is that you?
It is me, Donatella. I'm surprised you could tell.
You hid the notes in there for the math test?
Yes. Yes.
Brilliant.
We're gonna,
Grumpy.
we've always failed these tests, but this time we're gonna win. And maybe next year we can go to 10th grade.
Yeah, how am I supposed to see in your hat?
Well, I also brought you a magnifying glass.
Oh,
Here you go.
it
Okay.
doesn't work.
Spunky.
Hello, girls!
Hey! Wow, you're huge!
Richard, come sit over here.
I didn't need to study today because I know all the answers!
No, closer. Sit close. Actually, sit between us.
Wow! Okay!
Yeah. I mean, you are the big football player on campus.
I am!
That's called a quarterback.
Yes!
Miserable.
But we'd always lose.
We know how you feel. We're always doing really terribly on the tests.
You didn't take me to prom.
Donatello, I'm sorry, but it was Charlotte's turn to go.
It's never my turn.
It will be one
Class!
No!
I was going to show you my new hat, but it has disappeared.
Anxious.
And I really wish I could find it.
I wonder where it is.
How did Mrs. Stevens get the same setup as me? This makes me so uncool, you guys.
Don't look at my answers, don't.
She's supposed to be the cool one.
I know.
She doesn't know what's happening. Like, what are we? We're the students. Like, what? I don't know. What is she supposed to be crying?
I'm never gonna get promoted to principal now.
Happy.
But that's okay because who needs that kind of stress, am I right?
17.
Oh, good job. You're always such a good
Thank you.
Oh, 17. Yeah.
41.
Excuse me. Did I just hear that you looked to your neighbor's test for answers?
No, I'm just smart too.
Exhausted.
If I have to keep an eye on you for 1 second longer, I'm just gonna fall down asleep. Like you.
I'm going to go take a break. I'll leave my test right here.
I don't know. It's 50 problems.
This has been a long school year. And it's September.
Excited.
But it's time for homecoming!
Say homecoming! Yes!
It's your turn!
And that's time. Give it up for the blue team. Yay! And give it one going for the captain of the red team. What game would you like to play?
We would like to play slow-mo, but you know, if there's someone in the audience who wants to play with us, we'll take a volunteer.
Okay. Right here. I saw that hand go up first. Come on up. Actually, head over to the red team. What's your name? Aurora. Let's give her a little. I'll do a little announcement if you want to sway things through a little bit. While they're getting ready, we're going to have a show after this. It's a really cool show. It involves music, and you can stay for free. And right before halftime, we're going to have somebody special come up and tell you about it. but I just wanted to put that in your head right now to start thinking about it. Okay, so they're going to be doing a scene now. We're going to see as if a hobby or chore was made into an Olympic type competition. But once the starter pistol goes off, they're going to go into slow motion to make sure that you can see all the action. And make sure you understand what's happening. We're going to have a couple of announcers telling you what's going on. So, in order to do that, let me get a chore that you don't do that often. It's not something you do every day or every week, but every like month or so. You only clean the bathroom like every month? Deep clean the bathroom. Okay, deep clean. I was very worried. I know what to call Did I have to call Child Protective Services or not? All right, so this is going to be the Olympics of deep cleaning the bathroom. So Aurora and, I'm going to get down off the field here. Aurora and players, if you want to come up here. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Everybody ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Good evening, everyone across America. You are watching the National Bathroom Clean-Off of 2023 here in St. Louis, Missouri. With me always is my co-host, Cheese Whiz.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm so excited to be here, especially since I was the champion 20 years ago.
Tell us what these competitors are feeling like right now before the gun goes off.
You know what? They're feeling excitement. They're feeling like they're stretching stuff out because this is going to be a tough cookie of an operation.
Well, you would know. You've done this many times. All right, and it looks like there's the gun. Replaced by a horn this year. And Amy is, of course, a classic cleaner. She sprays first, she looks, then she wipes. Whereas Kat on the far end cleans with no liquid at all at first, complains, and then does it right.
And our newcomer this year in the middle, well, they have taken an extra special way of doing this. They are just having a great attitude. They are just going to tune this place clean.
Known as the most fit of the contestants this year.
Absolutely, going with the left to right. And it looks like Amy's up to something a little bit different. She's going with a very special twist of the wrist, but it looks like, that can have a real problem on your wrist there after a while.
Well, she does have to clean her toilet second because some of the liquid that she sprayed from far away.
And we have just seen something horrible, but our newcomer has a great attitude.
I'm sure she believes it's an accident, but we know how Amy can be, having seen the...
Again, right in her face.
She did it last year.
Oh, and retaliation. I think she took her down. She might have taken her down.
Amy trying to compete with that smell right now, trying to still compete. Meanwhile, Kat is looking scared on the far end.
Kat is looking very scared, but it's okay because Kat usually comes in at the very end with a very brilliant move. And now our newcomer there is spraying stuff all over the mirror because she wrote some great affirmations on that mirror for herself. Like, you can win this.
Oh, now Amy has taken her cleaner, and how is she going to finish the contest?
Well, we'll see. A lot of calmness really walked off that Windex to the eyeball there, baby.
Kat is sticking her hand completely into the toilet bowl at this point. It's a good thing this is a simulated competition.
Simulated, that is for sure. And this was brought to you by...
Dairy Gold.
In our opening game, it was easy to see who won, but this one, we need to judge it, and perhaps you'd like to be a judge. How many people brought their judges' Wapners? Hold them both up really high. Good. If you would like to be a judge, we sell these over there. What are they, like $22?
$5.
$5, just $5 tonight. and you get to use them at this match and all future matches that you come back to. So it's great. Now, judges, on the count of 3, you're going to hold up a Wapner for the team that you preferred. We had the blue team with the game of Changing Emo, and the red team with the help of Aurora with the game of Slow Mo. Boy, I'm so sorry. Age. All right. On the count of 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3. My word stands. And we have an online vote.
Online goes 2 points for red.
All right, there you
Mountain Wings are in the lead, 9-5.
go. Did you vote red? All right, add another one to red. I don't want you to feel disenfranchised. All right. We're not gerrymandering our audience. All right, so that makes our score 9-6. So let's get the captain of the blue team up here. You get to play again. Isn't that great? What are you going to play?
We got to play replay.
Okay, fantastic. They're going to do a little intro scene, a little setup scene. Then they're going to come back and do fun things with it. So for that little setup scene, for somebody in the front row, I have a little magic box here. It can have anything in the box that's even bigger than the box. Or I'm going to go online. They're too slow.
Online in the box is Paris.
Paris. Paris is our suggestion. Blue team, are you ready for your setup scene?
Yes!
Begin.
Oh, Michael. We finally made it to Paris. It looks so beautiful from our room.
I know it does. I'm gonna pull out my translation book,
Okay.
and we'll figure out
That's
the.
great. I want to see the Eiffel Tower. It's over there. And the Louvre is over there. And oh my goodness, it's a French bakery.
There is. Let's go down there. I have something special for you.
Thank you.
Wait.
Let's go.
Okay.
One day we will get a customer.
I have so much bread and no one to eat it.
Yes, too much bread.
The bread smells amazing.
Yes, welcome to the bread hut.
The patisserie or the boulangerie?
It is called the bread hut.
I'm sorry.
Here, I'm going to order.
Okay.
Voulez-vous parler fage bredo?
That is a very special cheese bread made by Vincent.
Thank you. Well, 2 of them. One for you, one for me.
Wait, did you give them to Vincent? What are you trying to do? Run us into the ground?
No. Look, there's 2 of them.
I feel like you're not happy we're here.
And I'm very happy, can you not tell?
Yeah.
All right, that sums up Paris. It does pretty much sum up my experience at the airport bakery. All right, we're going to have some fun with this. So front row, are you ready this time? From the front row, I need a style of music that doesn't begin with R. Yes. Country, excellent, country, excellent. And from anybody at all, I'm looking for, we get romance and mystery and film noir a lot, but I'm looking for maybe a little offbeat movie style, a little different. Horror. Never get that. Excellent. Horror. And good Halloween coming up, and let's have a little fun with this. Can I get some fun animals that make fun noises? Hyena, dolphin, donkey, and guinea pig. All of those. So, they're going to replay this same scene. Once they're going to be doing it as if it were a country song. Once they're going to be doing it as a horror movie. And once they're going to be doing it as if it were performing animals that can only make animal noises. So each of you will take one of the animals, no English, just animal noises. So Captain Bethany, what are we going to see first?
We're going to see the animal noises first.
Animal noises. Remind the audience what animals they are.
We're a hyena, dolphin, donkey, and guinea pig.
Excellent. You don't see this at SeaWorld. All right. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes!
See it. We're going to stop before Jamie hurts himself.
I can't do this.
Let's let Jamie catch his breath. And what are we going to see next?
Horror!
Horror. Ian.
Michael,
Yes, Janet?
we've made it to Paris.
Oh, I got it.
I've got a bad feeling about this city.
I do too. Here, put your high heel shoes on.
Why would you make me wear these? Do you know what these do to my back?
But they look good on you.
That sounds just like the male view perspective.
It is. I'm gonna leave all my things that will help us, like my chainsaw at home. I'm gonna leave all that here.
You're leaving them at home?
Yes.
And you expect me to defend us with nothing but 2 stilettos?
You can do it, honey. I believe in you.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. But you know what? I'm feeling a little hungry. I could go for a good baguette.
Let me see if this sign works with me. I'm on the baguette too.
Let's go.
Vincent, you have hidden the bodies.
Yes, they've risen.
The hidden bodies have risen! What?
The bodies are under the ground.
The bodies are under.
I'm not stupid. I hid the bodies. I'm making the bread.
And all the blood is cleaned up.
Yes. Oh.
I would like some bread.
American!
Take it!
Quick, put your hands on! Hey! No!
All right, give it up for horror. All right. What a twist. Okay. Obviously, by process of elimination, we're going to see the animals perform horror. No, we're going to see it as a country song. Here we go.
Well, my man finally brought me to France. I'm hoping we'll get to go out in the city and maybe dance. But one thing I really, really and maybe a little fromage and beurre.
Oh, and wine!
Oh, yes.
Yes, we serve it all. We got the wine
We got the wine
and the cheese and the bread.
And the butter,
No,
the
no
very
butter.
best, and all the food is
And let's not get up to the blue team in the game of relay. Please keep the applause going for the captain of the red team. What game are you going to play?
Audience in Hammerstein.
Very good, audience in Hammerstein. We're going to get 3 suggestions from 3 different sections. So
Write
from
these down.
anybody in the front, I'm looking for, maybe recently you saw something like in like an instruction or a bumper sticker or a poster or in a book that struck you as odd. Or, no, like the whole sentence though.
Words aren't real. Maybe the hokey pokey is what it's all about.
Maybe the hokey pokey is all what it's.
Is what it's all about.
That is what I meant to say. And let's go back here. How about you? An interesting phrase or sentence that you thought was anything at all? What are you saying right now? We'll use that. I repeated your question. That works. Do we have anything on the 9?
Nothing happening online at this time.
All right, so how about over here? Saying or phrase? Yeah. Excellent. Keep honking on listening to 90s.
What?
Keep honking on listening to 90s industrial. Suggested by a person who I do not believe was even born yet, but excellent. All right. Here is what's going to happen. You are so lucky because the red team over here is furiously using their creative powers to create an entirely new musical based on these song titles. That's right. You're going to see, this is like a preview. They're making musicals about everything now, and this is going to be wonderful. So, if you want to talk about your musical at all, you're going to.
No, I think we're good.
All right, I think you're good. So you're going to see these 3 songs. You know, I've heard a lot about this musical, so all I can say is enjoy. And red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Gosh darn it, get out of the way! What are you doing, man? That person don't know how to drive.
Mom, you're so embarrassing.
What? I ain't your mother. That's embarrassing. No child of mine would be embarrassed by any good old road rage.
Can you just get me to school, please, Mom? I got a test.
Well, I suppose I can drive on the wrong side of the car.
Whatever we need to do.
You know what? You're on the driver's seat. I want to hear you drive, and I want to see you get some road rage. And I want to feel some colors. No belt for me. These tunes are rocking. What was that? That just drove by. I don't know what has passed my eye. Everything is just coming real fast.
Judy, I hate to ask you this, but as principal, you shouldn't have to teach a class. But as vice principal, I should tell you I've never taught a class. And Ken is out today, and his class needs a little help.
I can teach the class.
Good. Because you're my boss, and I don't like to ask you to do that.
Go ahead, ask me.
Will you teach that class?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know if you understand what I'm asking you. Just show me that you know what I said to you. Because I'm a little traumatic right about this.
I can do this. I can teach your class. I can teach your class.
All right. And remember,
Remember what, John?
I repeated your question. The question that you never asked. Even though I'm your subordinate, you're the one I've tasked. And I'm worried that there's gonna be consequences for me. I'm worried that you're gonna come down. But hey, I repeated your question.
Repeated my questions.
I repeated every question that I ever had. But I never thought I'd repeat the one that I had never heard. Because it violates the meaning of the word repeated.
That's why I look up to you. You always think of things I never would know.
Hey,
So much better than me. You repeated my question.
I repeated your question. This is a tough class.
I can do it. I can really do it. I can do it.
Excuse me, is this where we pay, like, school traffic violation fines?
This is the place.
Okay.
And you got a great teaching duo right here.
I can write.
Well, I got a ticket for going too fast in the parking lot and also for playing my music too loud.
That's okay here.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you brought your farmhand.
No, I was in the parking lot and I hit a squirrel, but I guess fine.
It's okay. Showing up is the hardest part. Just admitting that you did it. I mean, that's what it's all about, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, when you come to school, when you come to pay your fines, you just gotta put yourself in there. You gotta put yourself in there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, I had no idea.
You did the right
this
thing.
place.
You did the right
Wow.
thing. Okay.
I can learn all kinds of new philosophies now.
I mean, there's only one thing that I can think that tops just being honest about the crimes you committed.
And what's that?
And that would be dancing it up. Dancing it up in a way that's kind of...
There's your fine right there. You dance it up. I'll erase that fine right off of the board. If you have any questions, keep them to yourself and I'll repeat them later.
I like how this works.
Maybe the hokey pokey's what it's all about.
It's gonna slow me down.
You can do the road rage. You can give gestures and just shout.
Put yourself in, put yourself out.
What do you ask me? Yeah, okie dokie. It's about that darn hokey pokey. Woo! Tell
All right. Judges, it's time to vote again. We just had the red team with the game of audience and hammer stick. Before that was the blue team with the game of replay. On the count of 3, hold up 1 and only 1 Wapner for the team that you prefer. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I see 2, 3,
That's
3
like in the back.
red, and 5 blue. So 5 blue and 3 red. And some online
2 red.
and 2 red.
No, I'm sorry, 1 each.
1 each. All right. So all that makes the score what?
15-10.
Before we take a halftime, we have a really fun round for the red team to play to try to catch up. Big applause for the captain of the red team. You get to play a game of 5 things to try to get some points back. You need a guesser for that. It's going to go outside. Who's it going to be?
It's gonna be Amy Milch.
All right, let's send her out with some applause. Put yourself out. Put yourself out there into the soundproof urban area. And I'm going to need so many suggestions. I'm going to come out among you. So from over here, what's a hobby or craft from over here that you have that you enjoy?
Gaming.
Gaming. Excellent. Gaming. And from over here, what's a chore that you don't like doing? It's not so bad. Gutters and washing the car. Cleaning the gutters and washing the car.
Chris, online?
Yeah.
I've got 2 online. Roller derby. And to contrast with that,
Roller derby and crochet. All right. I'm going to take gaming from over here. Give us the board with something that you think tastes good. Cotton candy. All right, the board is cotton candy. And from over here, instead of dice, what's something that's bigger than this building? Paris. Well, we had Paris. We're giving another capital or country that you like. Amsterdam. My brother is there right now. Okay, I'll let him know. All right, so the dice are Amsterdam. Cleaning the gutters. Probably going to need a ladder for that. Give me an exotic animal from the front row. Anybody in the front row?
Peacock.
A peacock. The ladder is a peacock. And you're probably going to need a tool to get the stuff out. So give me a thing that you think tastes bad. Liver. Liver. Okay. So your trowel is liver. I agree. It's terrible. All right. Washing the car. We're going to get rid of the hose and give me something you see in a museum that's not a dinosaur. A painting. A painting. Okay. So the hose is a painting, and from somebody else in the section, we're going to fill it instead of water. It's not even liquid. What is it? Peanut butter. Okay. So they're using peanut butter, and from over here, looking for a famous. Now listen to the whole thing. Famous person who's never been on trial and is not involved with war.
Mary Todd Lincoln.
Mary Todd Lincoln. Sure. Mary Todd Lincoln. Sort of involved. Indirectly, I suppose. Mary Todd Lincoln, but I want to reward their education. So they're washing the car with Mary Todd Lincoln. Okay. And roller derby. We're going to get rid of their roller skates. And what's somebody's favorite toy or game? What is it?
Squishmallows.
Squishmallows. Whatever that is. Squishmallow.
Squishy stuffing.
Squishy stuffing. Squishmallow. Sure. I know what it is. I do it every day. No, I don't do it. All right. And I need a famous group of people or animals or something. A famous group.
One Direction.
BTS.
One Direction. They deserve to. You know what? We're going to take BTS too. So it's 2 teams, BTS and One Direction, fighting in roller derby, and hopefully they'll all knock each other out.
Take my money.
Right. Crochet, you have a hook. So again, I'm looking for something really, really big.
Anchor. A crowbar.
Okay, I'm going to take both of those. An anchor. So their hook is an anchor, and instead of the material, they're using crowbars. Their material is crowbars. It makes sense when you think about it. Give yourselves a round of applause. These are awesome. Here's how it works. We call Amy back in here. Her teammates, using the power of mime and gibberish, gooby-dabba-dabba, have to try to get her to do and guess all 5 of these activities with the substitutions provided. Here's the thing though, they can't speak English, they can only speak in gibberish, blah, blah, blah. They can use mime, and most importantly, they can't actually start doing the activity. They have to get Amy to figure out the activity. So for example, if it were crocheting, they can't come in and start crocheting. They have to somehow get Amy to figure out that she needs to crochet. And then after that, they can show the substitutions. They also get 5 minutes total to try to get through all 5. And you can help out along the way if she seems to be getting something right or knows what she's doing. Help her out by giving applause practice. And if she gets one right, you all burst into huge thunderous applause. Now, I'm a very benevolent referee, so I will let them choose the order. Great, excellent, thank you. So let's call up our captain of the red team, find out what the order is. Come on up, give her some applause. Let's count these out. Starting, nice and loud with number
1.
Go ahead. Oh, I'll say it, okay. I'll say it, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, crocheting. The hook is an anchor. The material is crowbars. Number 2. They're washing a car. She's using painting as a hose, peanut butter as water, and she's with First Lady Mary Todd Lincoln. All right, from the industrial 90s. All right, nice and loud. Number 3. Cleaning the gutters, climbing up a peacock using a liver trowel. Number 4. Playing games on a cotton candy board with Amsterdam dice. And nice and loud, number 5. Roller derby. The roller skates are squishmallows or just squishy pillows, I'll take. And it's BTS versus One Direction. I think they should skip right to that one. All right, on the count of 3, say, hey, Amy, get in here. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Amy, get in here. Give her a round of applause.
There's 5 things, 5?
Yeah, you can do it.
There is. Amy, you have 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
You'll be great. You're going to enjoy this so much.
Okay.
Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Relax.
$4.30 left. $4.30.
It's an anchor. Honk, honk, honk.
I got Bob. I got Bob.
3 minutes.
Oh, it is a chalkboard.
Next girl, move on.
Ah, ooh la la. It is a painting.
About 2:30 left. 2:30.
Grayson Haben.
Two minutes.
Excuse me.
1:30. 1:30. Okay, so I'm gonna move on.
Sure. All right, I'm cleaning the gutter. My ladder is a frilled lizard. And for some reason, I've got viscera in my
Move on. You only have about 1 minute.
We'll get back to it. We'll get
All
back
right, they're moving on. They're moving on.
Oh, Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo.
1 minute.
Boom! What is it?
30 seconds.
Yeah, sure. All right, I'm gaming. My console is cotton candy, and I'm playing with a ghost who died eating foraged mushrooms. And they were psychedelic.
11 seconds. What are you gonna do? Alright, final guess.
It's in a hospital for people who just died from eating mushrooms.
Sorry, your board was cotton candy, the dice were Amsterdam.
That's a really good story about him. We'll tell it to you all later.
So you got 2 right. Oh, by the way, that clean gutters was 2. The ladder is a peacock, the trowel was liver. You didn't get the last one, which makes me sad.
Oh, well.
But you got 2 points, so 2 points.
That brings our score to Mountain Woods 15. Boots Fairy Godmother's turn 12.
All right, now, I did promise you that after this match, there is a special show that you can stick around for free. It involves music and improv, and we have somebody who's going to come up and tell you about it. So let's bring Brooke up here.
Hello everyone, After Hours tonight is Score, and what it is a tribute to the old silent film days. So you'll see scenes
based off your suggestions and music playing overheard. So it's all silent, all music based, all physical based. It's really fun. It's all family friendly, and it's free.
And about how long is it? How long does it run?
How long is it, and how long have you been doing this show?
It runs about 25 minutes or so. We've been doing it for 10 years.
Wow.
There will be a stool up here with blank pieces of paper and some pens. You come on up and you're going to write lines down and you're going to put the lines in the bucket. Those are going to be the titles of our series. Cool? Yeah.
All right, thank you, bro. Now, that's one of the fun things you can do during halftime is you can provide suggestions for the score show. Other things you do, you can get something yummy at concessions. You can visit other areas of the theater and learn about what we do here. You can deconsess in the restrooms. And if you want to learn about some of the even more things we do, go online to PortlandComedy.com. What's that website? PortlandComedy.com. Learn about how we do all sorts of classes. We have so many cool classes. Improv with puppets is coming up. How cool is that? We've got all sorts of things. We do private shows for entertainment. We do training called Applied Improv with companies and schools and groups. All this and more is available on the website. But right now, help me count down from 3, 2, 1, and then yell halftime to send the players back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, halftime! All right, give yourselves a round of applause.
we go before we leave?
ComedySportz, are you ready? Woo! And here come the teams!
All right, welcome to the second half of ComedySportz, and I managed to reactivate my microphone. Yay! We're going to play some more games in a second, but we heard there's at least one person celebrating a birthday.
Oh, they didn't show.
They
They're
didn't.
celebrating at home.
All right, no birthday for them. All right, cancel the whole thing. Reverse the earth around the sun, send it back. All right, but let's get right into our first game called What You Got. So I need both teams up for the game of What You Got. Give them a round of applause. You're going to see a little improvised rap, hip-hop, dance battle based on your suggestions. The team that has the fewest eliminations will get the points. Get things started. Can I get two things that go together, like peanut butter and jelly, cats and dogs, that sort of thing? Things that go together. Chips and salsa. Blue team is chips.
Dogs and liver.
Chips and salsa. We'll start with the blue team. Both teams, are you ready?
Yes! I got lots of tasty salt.
Lots of tasty salt! Lots of tasty salt! What you got?
Full of veggies, full of veggies, full of veggies. What you got?
Blue, yellow, white.
Blue, yellow, white! Blue, yellow, white! What you got? Hot bun steak! Hot bun steak! Hot bun steak! What you got?
Great with the sports.
Great with the sports! Great with the sports! What you got?
I'm chugging the nachos, chugging the nachos, chugging the nachos. What you got?
Bring it to a party.
Bring it to a party! Bring it to a party! What you got?
How old is this?
How old is this? How old is this? What you got?
Cheapest peel on the shelf. Cheapest
Deal on the shelf!
Cheapest
Deal on the shelf! What you got?
Cheap chips are always stale. Rotate.
Oh!
Can I get a location that you visited recently? Chicago. Chicago was hard the red team.
I'm looking at the bean, looking at the bean, looking at the bean. What you got?
I'm cheering for the Bears.
Cheer for the Bears! Cheer for the Bears! What you got?
I'm eating the brat, eating the brats, eating the brats. What you got?
Climbing the Sears Tower.
I'm in the Sears Tower! I'm in the Sears Tower! What you got?
Ooh, Second City.
Ooh, Second City! Ooh, Second City!
No. Bill, please see management after the match. All right. Can I get two more things that might go together? Like maybe two groups of people even. Those go together? Sure. They do now. Hot dogs and marshmallows.
That was squishmallows are.
Those are hot dogs.
Putting in the bun.
Putting in the bun! Putting in the bun! What you got?
I'm made of hoofs. I'm made of hoofs. I'm made of hoofs. What you got?
Squeeze the mustard.
Squeeze the mustard! Squeeze the mustard! What you got?
On fire. On fire. On fire. What you got?
I'm doing it good. I'm
Good up good! I'm feeling up good! What you got?
Some more. Some more. Some more. What you got? They plump when they cook.
They fluff when they cook! They fluff when they cook! What you got?
Mix with chocolate rocky road. Mix with chocolate rocky road. Mix with chocolate rocky road. What you got?
I don't know what's in me.
I don't know what's in me! I don't know what's in me! What you got?
We don't want to be reminded of that. Different groups from high school, like high school. Nerds and jocks. Nerds and jocks. There we go. We'll start with nerds.
I'm good at math.
I'm good at math! I'm good at math! What you got?
Surprisingly sensitive. Surprisingly sensitive. Surprisingly sensitive. What you got?
Surprisingly mad.
Surprisingly mad! Surprisingly mad! What you got?
Real good at running. Real good at running. Real good at running. What you got?
Real good at tripping.
Really good at tripping! Really good at tripping! What you got?
Oops, I failed. Oops, I failed. Oops, I failed. What you got?
That is a stereotype. Go ahead and rotate.
Sometimes.
Online.
Yes. Excellent.
We got chocolate and peanut butter.
Chocolate and peanut butter. Chocolate and peanut butter, but we're going to start with peanut butter.
Squishy in your mouth.
Squishy in your mouth! Squishy in your mouth! What you got?
Melts in your mouth.
Melts in your mouth! Melts in your mouth! What you got?
To be used as
DMV, everything must involve the DMV. We'll start with Jamie. Here we go.
Wait in line! Wait in line! Wait in line! What you got?
That's my number! That's my number! That's my number! What you got?
Real ID! Real ID! Real ID! What you got?
For vehicle! For vehicle! For vehicle! What you got?
Time expired! Time expired! Time expired! What you got?
That's my fee! That's my fee! That's my fee! What you got?
Signing the title! Signing the title! Signing the title! What you got?
Taking a nap! Taking a nap! Taking a nap! What you got?
Taking a picture! Taking a picture! Taking a picture! What you got?
Driver's test! Driver's test! Driver's test! What you got?
A, B, C, F, G. A, B, C, F, G. One more time. A, B, C, F, G. What?
And that's time. I think the blue team got lost in their own iPad. Amy, your team actually had fewer rotations.
The Godmothers had fewer rotations.
All right, that's 5 points. Over to the red team then.
Which gives me the lead. 17-15.
All right, we're now going to our penultimate game, the game of 4 rooms. We're actually going to combine the teams together to make 4 purple teams. So go ahead and pair up with somebody, and then when you're ready, come up here and we'll give you a suggestion. So let's get our first pair up here. What would you like for your suggestion?
Place, relationship? Sure, let's do a relationship between 2 people that's not maybe a family. Something not a family. Teacher, student.
Very good.
Okay,
All right,
there
let's
you
get our next pair. What would you like?
go. Do you have any?
Yeah, let's get a era. That's like a place.
What was
Paleolithic.
There
What-
were humans then, yes.
What's something that you tease, that you've been teased about, or that you tease somebody about? Something that isn't terrible.
Their taste in music.
Their taste in music. Taste in music.
All right, and our final pair. What would you like?
What is let's get an occupation we haven't talked about already.
Archaeologist.
Archaeology.
All right, excellent. So here's how, excellent, give us those round of applause. We're going to start with the first pair. They're going to be doing a scene, and at some point, I blow my whistle and say, switch. Whatever their last line was becomes the first line for the next scene with the new pair, and it keeps going like that. And we keep going round and round. At the end, you vote for the team that you felt did a better job voting red or blue. So keep an eye on the red and blue players. So let's get the first pair ready. Both teams, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
This is the teacher's lounge.
It's really nice.
I know.
My old school didn't even have a teacher's lounge. We had to sit in our cars.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry, but, you know, we at least have a teacher's lounge. We also have a gym.
Switch.
We also got a gym.
Oh,
Back in the cave.
I've never lifted before.
Whoa.
I usually chase down
Brontosaurus.
Right. I'm trying to sneak up on him.
Your English good.
Switch. Your English good.
Your English good is coming to the Alberta Rose Theater.
Johnny, are you telling me you got us tickets?
Yeah, I did.
For our honeymoon?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I know you love them, and I mean, just because I don't doesn't mean you shouldn't have a good time on our honeymoon.
So we're not going to Mexico?
Well, so I got the room with crypto, and
I got the room with crypto and
I got the room with crypto and...
You found it. You've been searching for this for 400 years.
You know, Grandma, these are treasures, but I'd say the real treasure is just hanging out with you on Sundays.
you just rather have this treasure?
What is it?
It's a golden apple.
Oh, never even got a green or a red apple at my old school.
I mean, you're special. So, you know, we have to have you, you know, teach and be very teachable.
Do you orient all the new teachers this way?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, no. I mean, no.
Switch.
Yes. No. Yeah. No. I don't like working out.
Well, leave the tusks alone then.
Find other use for tusk.
Why are you talking like that? What's happened to you?
You have evolved.
Well, you sure have evolved. I'm loving listening to this concert while in Mexico.
I mean, it cost me a fortune to get Your English Good to come down to Mexico. But here they are, just for you. Happy honeymoon.
This one goes out to John and Azalea.
Switch, that line.
This one goes out to John and Azalea, and the rest goes to you, Michelle.
Thanks.
As my favorite granddaughter, I'm leaving you everything. Everything that I've found as I've been digging through the olden days of crypto. Because we're in the future, obviously.
Thank you. I just gotta say, you know, like after all these years of like searching and hunting and like this walrus vertebrae, for example.
Like this walrus vertebrae, for example.
So, like this walrus vertebrae. That's the way.
Switch.
Like this walrus vertebrae, you don't even know what it is, do you?
Switch.
Like this walrus vertebrae.
I love that song.
Well, I got news for you.
Yeah?
I bought you the original pressing.
Oh, gosh, honey. I wish I'd done something as thoughtful for you. Because you treat me like a queen.
You treat me like a queen, keep the song going though.
You treat me like a queen, but let's face it, I came from royalty. You and I were soulmates, and all of my grandma more and more. Well, you're my favorite grandkid. Just don't tell your cousin Steve.
Keep the song going, just don't tell your cousin Steve.
Just don't tell your cousin Steve.
I don't want him working here anyway. I love this school. I'm never leaving it. Really rules.
You're the best teacher.
Switch. You're the best teacher.
You're the best teacher. I think too much. I gotta want to learn from you. You just enjoy life. You
have evolved, you're beyond me.
yeah.
I'll just go. Ugh. Ugh.
the count of 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 red, 3 red, and 3 blue. All right, 3 red and 3 blue. Anything?
Dead even online.
Dead even online.
Wait.
What?
Wait, let's go 4 red, 2 blue online.
All right, so 3, 3 plus 4, 2. All right. What's that make that new score?
That's Blue's Fairy Godmother's in the lead, 24-20.
All right. We've got one final game tonight, but before we get to it, I want to thank some people. First of all, keeping everything running smoothly from the house and all the operations with Marianne, and also doing the screen. Our wonderful keyboard player, Mark Anderson. Our announcer emeritus and sound effects person, Amy. Our streaming manager and grand poobah of everything. Did I miss anybody? That's everybody. Great. Our volunteer was off, but speaking of volunteers, I heard before that there was somebody else who wanted to volunteer. Was it you? Did you want to volunteer? Who put their hand up before and didn't? You did. All right, you want to help out this last one? All right, we're going to play a game of Hey Waiter. What's your name?
Hugo.
Hugo, excellent. I promise not to call you Aurora. Hugo, they're going to take turns coming up and serving you some soup. You will then say, hey waiter, there's a, whatever the suggestion is in my soup. So for example, if the suggestion was bicycle, I'd serve you the soup and you'd say,
Hey waiter, there's a bicycle in my soup.
right, okay, excellent, good job, here we go. And then the players will make some comment like, well, don't get huffy about it or something like that. And, that's right, the groaner file is actually suspended. They're trying to make you groan, chortle, guffaw, pretty much any happy noise from the waist up. If that happens, Amy will ring a bell and they'll get a point. And at the end, we'll find out who's won. And it's going to be the same suggestion until we change it up. Got it? Excellent, Hugo. All right, let's bring our teams up. And for general purposes, all these suggestions, nothing should be living. They should all be inorganic. All right. Give me a tool or machine of some sort. A lathe. I heard a lathe. Lathe is in the suit. Hugo and players, are you ready?
Yes!
Begin.
Hey waiter, there's a lathe in my soup.
Well, I thought you ordered it plain.
Yes. Hey waiter, there's a lathe in my soup.
Oh, I really thought that would work.
Hey waiter, there's a lathe in my soup.
Hey, chef, would you bring us another?
Yeah. Hey waiter, there's a lathe in my soup. Sorry man, the chef's kind of a tool.
Hey, hon, what's the problem?
Hey waiter, there's a lathe in my soup.
Oh, every time I turn around, I just keep turning around, and it's always a...
Hey waiter, there's a lathe in my soup.
I'm real sorry about that. We've had a lot of cutbacks.
Okay, very good. I'm looking for an occupation that does not involve healthcare or death.
Operations engineer.
And I'm going to shorten it to engineer. Excellent, engineer. All right, so we got engineer. An engineer's in suit.
Yes!
There's an engineer in my soup.
I'm sorry, but you still have to chew it.
Yes. There's an engineer in my soup.
Oh, come on now, let's be civil.
There is an engineer in my soup.
Okay, let me just level with you, okay?
What's going on, hon?
There's an engineer in my soup.
Well, that doesn't add up.
The head tilt.
What's up?
There's an engineer in my soup.
Well, there's also peas and carrots and chicken. Close enough.
Let's go online.
Online basketball player.
Basketball player, no trade joke.
Oh, dang it!
There is a basketball player in my soup.
Now listen, Dame, I hope that doesn't mean you're leaving.
Yeah, what do you want? There's a basketball
Sue, you gonna take us to court or something?
Yes.
There's a basketball player in my
Oh,
suit.
sorry, I got a dribble on my shoe.
What's going on, hon?
There's a basketball in my suit.
Stop telling tall tales.
How can I help you?
There's a basketball player in my suit.
Well, you ordered the curry.
There's a basketball player in my suit.
Now, what's the chauncey of that happening?
Hey, what's the problem?
There's a basketball player in my suit.
You are at Soup Shack, so...
Hey waiter, there's a basketball in my player in my suit.
Poof, there he is.
All right. Okay. Amy is very busy tying up the final score. Stick around. Speaking of score, stick around and see score. Start like about 5 minutes after the end of this show. All right, here we go. Let's simulate a drum roll. Amy, what's that final score?
With a final score of 26 to 25, tonight's match belongs to the Boots Fairy Godmothers in Red. Tonight's match has been brought to you by Jamie the Bull Montgomery. Cat, when you least expect it. Johanna, Sweet and Lawbird. Amy Pepper Milstein. Kristen Shock Rowan. Bill and Dusty Sernansky. Bethany the Constant Garner. And winning captain